fortunately for them on the attacking side, they can dictate some of that pace or at least influence it more than they would otherwise. And that pace, while currently not ferocious, is headed towards B.
These two nano swarms actually posted up to deny both plants. If Kiwi's too fast, he won't break him, but he actually finds the one on top of the box.
Yeah, one gone, the other used.
That's kind of crazy from him.
Dude, they're going to have so much time to get into post-plant positions.
This triple flank coming in from DRX, though, you're right. They're going to have time to get into post plants, but Krax is the only player here to receive it. Almost gets stunned up.
Oh, Kiwi is joined.
He just got self-stunned.
Yeah, certainly not the intent.
They're blocking each other now.
Playing closer, the spacing is not great. Pacing on it's a bit more labor too. Mako with another. And now they funnel forward. 3 remain for the attacking side. And it's been equalized at 3. He stacks so weak, he still gets a kill onto the opposing Sentinel. Buzz has gotten it half, 3/4 of the way. He's just gonna hold it. And that's exactly what he does.
That spam all smoked up with the elevation differences, all of it. Crazy part here, I think RB was trying to let himself die. Obviously he's gonna look for the kills, but allow the 2 players who were flanking with him to defuse to start very early.
You mentioned the need for FUT to avoid a slow start. Find themselves down 1, not really investing into this next round. While DRX have Bulldogs, I mean, across the board.
Haunt held as well, with the players inside of halls there. Pretty good setup. Out of Captain, gonna start farming up these orbs. You can get plenty on this specific round here.
I believe they've already gotten 2.
The dish one, the arcade one, they're gonna stop at this point.
No.
Let's go for the exec.
Yeah, not wanting min-max any further, they start to punt their way forward out. Remember, the lighter weaponry that they have, how do they manage the disadvantage? So far, they cannot. Buzz has already gotten 2. Mako tucking into the smoke, Sacks popping back out, and he's paying for it with his life. Mako now holding the angle, you see the haunt.
30
Spike
seconds.
rotating back up, and it's going to be Buzz to receive. Here's him running, blows off a kneecap and blows off a head. Buzz with 4.
They really reinvented this sort of idea. The Fade Neon. Other teams have been bringing in the Fade as well, just really unique haunts to be found. FUT with indecision there, you can tell. You saw that Kiwi wanted to go into halls there with a flash from Krax, but Mr. Fallen already walking the other way. Leading his team towards this B site. Buzz 5-0 so far.
A heater of a start, especially given the performance he had on the first map too. He's just picking up right where he left off. Sun's out, and again, it's delay.
That's great from him, finding the gap between the stuns too. Fantastic prep against this Neon. By the way, you can play on site right now, not worried about arcade, not worried about tower because of that Molly alarm bot setup.
If FUT end B here, Maj is in a position to potentially push to spawn. All right, I wonder how much of that that's going to draw back. Sacks is down, Buzz swinging in. He has 2 served up right in front of him, but he couldn't see any of them. RB looking to cut off the rotations, and it's Krax who drops him.
Now Ada Captain has his ult too.
30 seconds left.
Maj holding any rotation into the side, not anymore. 25 seconds too.
Orbital strike drops, yes, 85 HP. Kiwi cleans him up, that's a spike down. Mako not able to hold.
He has to hold that space either to push him deep into dish so that they can get the site, they can get the plant, or to force him to fight them while he's still alone on the site. Barbie gets 2 there.
I'm out of here.
This trade of relay bolts, the stuns from the Neons,
And the knife from Krax too.
so important.
Yeah.
To earn that early space, DRX wins the battle.
Right there.
And right back to Buzz. I mean, this feels like the same situation that we had in the last round, but there's a deeper alarm bot here, and Buzz will not have the freedom to give up off of tower because that alarm bot again. Deep into tree.
For FUT, it's a different approach too. They take underpass, go to the northern side, and want to split it a little bit harder. And here they find their space. The thing is, you have Buzz who's still playing up in tower, and they have to clear it, they have to check it. It's well considered by Maj. Off of the neural theft, Captain does get the spike down. And there's just way too much for Stacks to handle. Do they just cut losses here? Do they rotate off? Mako's the only one who's still alive. Zest was up a moment ago. It was equally unwinnable fight.
That's tough. That flash from Stacks intended to help RB continue to flank onto Tree. Two rounds in a row now for DRX. Lost.
Caution here.
It's funny because I said emphasis needs to be here for FUT to stop a slow start from happening. I definitely think that's achieved already. But on the flip side, DRX needed to stomp on this map, I feel like.
Hot shot.
Need to bring the same energy that we saw from FUT in that first half on Bind. Especially if they manage to bring it to a map 3.
Remember again, the owner of DRX with a foreboding. It's
Launching smoke.
an attempt must be made. You see that early space denied from DRX off the stun and the brim smoke too.
I really wonder what Termi was actually thinking backstage when he was speaking with his team in between maps. When he spoke to Yinsu. Good trade right there, but when he spoke to Yinsu, that did not give confidence to the desk, and I agree with him. It's just so crazy.
I mean, Bren was calling to audit the man's finances.
The Termi slander when the guy's a legend, but realistically, everything so far this season has put into question some of the decisions being made.
Right there.
An opportunity here, though, for DRX to silence the questions, at least temporarily. Get to a map 3. This is where they wanted to be. This is the setting that they chose. And they find themselves tied up too early on a light buy with no real ability to convert. The thrifties that came in droves on Bind, not found here.
Spike planted.
I want to see a shift of the setup now. Buzz has been playing on this side over and over and over. Some of the similar situations. But the setup on B where they've been getting exposed is the same.
Maybe just a bit more spread out as far as the utility that he's invested, but you're right.
Yeah, he put the Nanoswarm on arcade entrance instead. Mako on the site this time.
Kiwi's pushed his way into Canteen to cut off the rotations, and he could be the linchpin on it. A 1-for-1, but the damage done.
Only one smoke from out of Captain too, and yeah, this pivot. Mr. Fallen, or excuse me, Stacks is really concerned about more players coming through Canteen right now, but there is nobody there, which leaves RB alone on this site. Still 2 stuns, can delay for quite some time.
There's the first, and there's the second. The delay done, the Rolling Thunder invested, and that's gonna hit them all.
Nobody can follow up on the stuns right now. There's 3 players stuck in halls.
They don't have dish control either. Maj is posted up there right now. Providing cover, Stacks flash on the turn, tries to get the shots, he cannot.
Cage trigger. Cage trigger.
It's another clean round up from FUT.
My ult's ready.
Gun here.
And that indecision from Stacks there. The IGL who's usually so confident in the calls that he's making. Not sure about what came through on that B site. Buzz and Mako not communicating effectively towards him. Watch. Kiwi comes through, the only player there, Zest, who dies to him. Not able to actually confirm any extra info. So Stack stays off. That breach ult is great for RB to follow up on in the site. But it's the FUT players who just sit there. They're chilling. That breach ult didn't do anything to them. They get the kill first. Full control, no need to even hunt Buzz right now. To control here on Tree. This could do damage. Double stun connected.
But only 1 kill found.
The follow-up from Stacks doesn't work out either. Buzz again in trouble alone.
Has utility to delay.
Kiwi's still up to help in this fight.
There's the first nano, and it's a pinch. They're rotating in from the southern side. They've got him boxed in.
He's looking though, out of Captain, ready for it.
Out of Captain, the first to fall. Buzz on the swing. The timing is great. Mr. Fallen joins him.
Lock this way.
But Kiwi finding the space to open the site. The problem is the spike's out of reach.
Look at Maj. He's instantly going down underpass. Mako's already aware of it, but Mako has not been great this game. Maj has been fantastic at these peaks. If they can find the timing together.
Maybe. Zest gets the kill. Kiwi left alone.
He's going to run all the way arcade? No.
Managed to get the spike, and he's gotten it down into a 1v2.
That haunt
Close
hurts.
plant situation, but you're right, the haunt was the issue.
In that situation, that tree push. Right here, Out of Captain getting both of them with Mr. Fallen combining.
적군이 한 명 발견.
So high.
Just an auditory tease that death was impending. FUT still hang on to a lead here. They have the Rolling Thunder and they have the Orbital Strike from Out of Captain. Tools here. Big ones on the attacking side. And another hit towards B. Nightfall used though. You see Judge getting value in the hands of Buzz. Mako with the ult, but Kiwi with the swing.
Somehow got through that smoke is Zest deep, RB flanking as well.
Yeah, he just got hit by a trip though.
Look at Maj. He's gonna be way too late. Util out though, cracks.
Surely you consider the positioning there. They've taken the site back, they've taken the space.
Oh, it's not planted for them
No,
whatsoever.
they
No
don't have
Util
lineups.
to deny this. It's over.
One enemy remaining.
Form slip.
Remember, there have been so many instances where they've tested the waters towards Halls, off of the knife, off of the stuns, but then they reset and hit B. Is this the first time they push the pace? Space garnered by FUT.
I think in this case, you will actually want Maj to take some contact here to make it look like they're still hitting towards B.
Yeah,
and
agreed.
then strike out of A. I don't think that's the plan. Instead of Sand Crunch.
I mean, there's no concealing this at all.
This works just as well, though. Execution, where's it at?
You have two on site, and the Orbital Strike should separate. It does. Maj not able to find a second. As Sax is on the trade, Buzz, who's going to be rotating so late, still has that lockdown to play around, so if they commit to the site, they're going to have him trapped in.
Remember, Out of Captain just uses Brim ult too, can't break it.
No Halls control for FUT. What's the play? How did they commit? Krax has been spotted. He was stunned, and now dead.
Here it is, inside of Sand. They're not using it!
3v3 here, and it instantly falls apart.
Why are they peeking there? That covers so much of Halls, too.
Maybe it was just the paranoia that they didn't have Halls control, but
It must be. I think it might just be what it is.
broken by for the defensive side. Just a Bucky in the hands of Buzz. Early space taken away from DRX.
Now look at that space they have in Tree. But with that smoke, I mean, it's a given what's going on right now. It's fully understood.
Attacking side all rotating over, and
Oh my goodness.
they thought they had a trap set up. RB uses the ult.
Oh, and it gets tagged too. He had a judge in the last round. It must be considered the shotgun.
He's playing up in tower. He's got utility to
It's gonna run out, yeah.
provide cover.
Ult's
You can
gone.
tell he was tempted. He wanted to push out through that smoke.
That would have been an awful decision with what we know on the minimap right now.
They're gonna funnel their way out. RB has a chance to play spoiler, but he's sectioned off and he's dead. Only taking one with him. Mako on the swing. Buzz finding value with it.
Oh gosh.
Zest is still here. He's playing far off. All he has is a classic though, and the classic works! Buzz with 3, and we're tied at 5.
Oh, he's running through a molly as well. That's brutal. Magical
So
moments
much-
that he had against ASC. Even against EG, he had a couple. For the most storied and successful controller in the world, bar none. Shocking.
It's the same hit. Kiwi's through again. This time not cutting off any rotations. There were none to be had.
I don't think that turret even spotted right now.
Which is interesting because they should have heard it go off. Mako trying to anchor between him and the turret. At Capito's caught in a hard place. Mako looking for another, not able to clean Kiwi up.
One enemy remaining.
Spam just not landing, but that's all right because Krax was there to save it.
Kiwi's still
Spike
hunting.
planted.
RB getting real close to attempting this 1v4, but oh no. He's going for the knife.
Got a knife? What kind of skin
The
is there on the
stun
knife?
too to try to catch him.
What's the skin on the knife? Okay, that's a good one. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it.
It's Jover. Poor guy. I see RB's reaction to that. It's gotta be an absolute jump scare.
Well, DRX only have one, and that's Buzz's lockdown.
One suppressed.
A knife that we've seen a couple of times, only tagging RB as we've seen before.
Oh, interesting, actually. The only person without an ult, but still collecting the orb.
Yeah, they're gonna make a run at it. Get ever closer.
Does have the spike as well, so I mean, 2 kills for him, that's it. Kiwi going for the neon. Ult slides in, gets canceled, deleted. But everybody playing off-site. Buzz not even here, remember, he's been there every single time.
Stax managed to get his Rolling Thunder here, so they have 2 big ults.
This is odd too. Buzz is gonna get into position to use the lockdown, but they do have the Brim ult to cancel it.
And Maj is already down there. They wanted to go an underpass, but there it is. Orbital Strike, Rolling Thunder, and Lockdown all invested almost simultaneously. Lockdown's cleared. Zest on the swing, 10 HP.
Already defusing.
He's already gotten it to half. That's huge. In the face of the Molly, stays alive.
Still an aftershock from Mr. Fallen too.
They're both so weak. Maj on the swing, and he's found. Spotted. There's the aftershock that you were just mentioning. Now the fault line, the swing is there. RB's already gotten it, and Zest is gonna hold it the whole way.
They definitely have a chance. And when facing elimination, doesn't happen that often to DRX. Late in the tournaments is when that occurs. But right now, for the first, did an 8-4 half instead. But it did land in favor of them. And now, oh my goodness. RB's so quick.
So confident, but
right back.
Kiwi's even more.
It's just crazy. Love it. We just mentioned the Neon versus Neon battle.
Mr. Fallen looking to deal some damage, but it's actually Stax who walks away with 2.
That's the classic foot play right there. Just going right up for the recontact.
I mean, we saw it so many times on Bind, how effective it was.
Spike planted.
But now Maj is left standing all on his own.
Been a pistol demon.
He's gonna have to summon something insane to pull off a 1v4 like this.
Yeah. Counter sets. Or excuse me, Paper Thin's little DRX pentagram.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pistol round 2, so not even a chance of a ninja. With the door opening, he's confused as to what the situation even is. He's just looking for kills at this point. Yo, let's get that Cypher ult on board.
Hey, you talk about getting an ult online. Sax has already gotten, what, 5?
Holy moly.
That was such a neon play. Stunned in the face. Just saw a member die.
Those orbs.
Yeah, I wonder here if DRX adjusts the plan to start funneling orbs into him.
Oh, absolutely, but love what FUT are doing, actually. Taking the space, taking at least one of those orbs away. Wouldn't be surprised not to see him actually take this site, but does have that spike, so at the very least, he'll end this round 1 away. Unless the FUT rotation comes in.
I mean, it's hot to trot. They're taking some space mid, and then
Buzz
on the northern side. Do you get out or do you fight? He chooses to evade and flee.
Man, I'd be taking those anti-eco kills. Buzz knows, though. He's got to stick with the discipline.
That's why he's
Show respect.
That's why he's on the stage in Europe here. DRX get out onto the site. They should be able to get the spike down. FUT with just pistols. Gonna have to attempt this retake in a 5v5 brawl.
I mean, the normal situation here would be for FUT to stay way back and spawn. Not give up anything, because I think you should be pressing tab, checking the ult points for stacks. He's 1 away. They're getting up close, though. They're going to give him a fight.
Sax is only one far off, though. Buzz has already gotten 2. Make that 3. Now Stack showing, looking for some of his own. He just wants 1. Is he gonna find it?
No, Buzz, chill.
Nope.
Interesting. I don't think I expected them to go that deep onto the site right there with just the pistols, but you've had such success. Ooh, Molly already being lined up for tower. This is the classic DRX, but a strategy that was being used against them by ASE so often.
They're so fast. Everything is pacey, and it nets him a kill, but the pace is injected right back as the defense holds the line. Still with that, though, the spike out of reach currently. Picked up by Mako.
These guys are just getting spammed through. Almost all the kills in the last 3 did not come with sight.
Mr. Fallen 1v2, not able to convert. Mako clean.
But with the form that they've shown so far, I didn't expect it to come super fast. Oh gosh.
Much like that round. Starting right off the bat with the kill.
Remember, Buzz was playing so far back last time, off the turret to take the rope. This time, not even considering the fact that they could push him.
Oh, Maj was in such a good position, but RB wise to it, swings out from Sand, cleans him up, and that was the last line of defense that they had on site proper.
And falling back into post plants. No need to stress anything right now. RB, the only player on the site. He's got a wall to play around.
There.
You heard Termy talk about how to get in the post plants. That was the problem for them, was in these situations on Bind, but I agree with Brad. It wasn't even that. They couldn't even get in these post plants. It's stuff like this that interrupts them. Mako's Molly is out.
It's a 2v2 here. Krax has picked up a weapon. Time is short.
Last player standing.
Why, he just turned on Mako.
Woo!
Crazy! Oh, not at the same time.
It's close, but they've got it.
It should. It happened off screen, but
Let's see the shot.
that's that one. That one's the easy one.
And this is...
Right.
That's disgusting. Like, let's click. That might have been a misclick. Literally might have been a misclick. That's crazy. That could have been the turning point of this game.
Yep. A pivotal round
Placing swarm grenade.
for the defense in the hopes of a 2-0. Slowly working their way back to life.
Not just any 2-0, a 2-0 against DRX to send them out of groups.
I mean, you can't hear a thing on the map right now. Nothing but a giant, quiet jump spot.
Off your feet!
And that is how things are up. The Rolling Thunder, RB with the wall up, and it's Buzz who gets the kill. Pushing forward, trying to get value with the stuns, but it's Krax who stays alive! Filthy has a chance for the third, but no.
He's got the brim ult here. Could catch something else.
There's the spike. Add a captain holding for now.
Oh, he tapped to try to bait it out.
It never came. How do they go about this?
Flash out!
Sax on the flash. Note how weak he is. 54 HP. Had to take out a captain down. Cannot. 2v2 now. Now ult invested. And that's going to keep RB at bay for now. Stuck on the outside looking in. He's healthy. He's got ult. Dares challenge. And now the captain holds him back.
DRX had that round. What a round from Ada Captain, too. The perfect opportunity to use his ult. You thought maybe to deny the plant. No, he uses it to section off the post plant. He knows DRX has been struggling. Backside is not going to be the judge. Stinger up, Vandalut. Little light buy in.
And pace forward. You see the Haunt tagging Maj.
I mean, love this position from the two players who are actually holding on A. No, they're not going to be able to fight the site, but holding on to drop right now with this breach ult in position is huge.
Right there.
They're going to get by some time for Kiwi to rotate to the southern side.
That breach ult gone just by spam. So all of a sudden,
They have some tools still. Remember, the Thrifties have come in bunches this series. There's another opportunity at one here. Kiwi not finding anything yet. The stun.
try to pinch halls.
Threat. And now the neural theft.
Dude's flying.
Maj has already gotten 2.
KO will come in too. Mako can't use his brim ult.
No, they can just bully him. He's tucking tail and trying to run away. Swings out at just the right time, looking for the second, not converted. Zest left alone, nothing but a Sheriff. Finds one.
Time.
He's got a gun, he's got spam! No!
Doesn't get the half!
No way! What a play!
The spike until the last second there. That is just crazy. What a retake from the FUT players. But what a clutch. Out of Zest. Look at this flash. They're going to go for a north side push. Out of Kiwi with the ult.
There are two here. Zest flashed, couldn't see a thing.
Reminiscent of that round that they closed out against ASC. Under bass control though.
Yeah, well done by RB to fill that space. Fight back a little bit on the crunch.
And a Swarm to delay the fight against this ult. They're gonna go for it still.
Flash, and they're just taking the damage. Buzz glad to take one with them, jumping out with the shorty and finding the kill on a Kiwi.
And what a strange decision from FUT. Nobody was gonna get locked down, detained from that. They could have just stayed out. How's that work? Whoa, still gets the kill.
The potential for a Maj 1v3 on the cards. Molly swinging by. RB found. But it's just a tease.
Yeah, Marco has ult too. RB does a great job to fall off. And DRX gonna get up to 11. Great response from DRX, instantly recognizing that that north side push was coming in. And then they fight back into underpass. And they're comfortably controlling this situation.
This was, yeah, this
Either
was
controlling tree or at least having somebody posted up on that line. FUT again forced back to Eco. Light by, they've got that Phantom from Maj that's saved over. Consider that round, remember, 2 rounds ago where they won that clutch by Zest, where Mr. Fallen had the position to ult onto site. He still hasn't used it. Looks like he set up for a stun off the camera to peek out of tower.
couple of bullets traded early, but really silence otherwise. Now broken by the taking of the ropes and the hit towards A. RB the first, following the Prowler, getting the kill on Data Captain and looking for more.
Awesome stuff from RB.
Wow, still alive.
Beautiful execute from DRX. They have full Hawks control, but they still want to go for a Sands push. RB uses his wall on the other side, out of halls, to actually section it off so he can fight Sand without any of the players on site being there. And the timing is perfect. He cleans up to 2 first kills and then has to fight the guy on site as the wall falls. Perfect anti-eco. Buzz is hunting the gun. Maj should be saving this. Mr. Fallen should be challenging.
Blinding.
He's posted up just on the other side of the door, and it seems like that Fallen's gonna push him off. The flash to counter, and he's dead.
Full blind though.
Yeah.
Here comes Buzz.
Remember, the only weapon that they
RB2.
had. 40 HP. Is he gonna get there in time?
Oh, he
That's
hears
that
him.
point.
And again, I mean, this is the wall I'm talking about, right? He uses it out of halls. Timing so good. Now again, relying on it. Here's that execute. The 1-4 split
Launching smoke.
to take up into towers. But it's a full fake. What a call out from Stacks. Everybody on FUT has bit.
They may have caught it early, though. I don't know if it was the fact that the rope went off, but you're already starting the rotates come through.
Ooh, they don't have halls control, and they're not on site. So yes, they might have bought that fake.
He's
Oh,
behind
the
him.
double flank.
RB is behind Kiwi right now.
Can he get his revenge? Backstab with the Vandal, no time for the knife, of course.
Data Captain, Mr. Fallen, both with ults. Big ones. The first used, and it's traded right back. Now that all that's out of the way, they still have 3 ults on the side of DRX.
Counter breach ult coming.
I mean, they've got it primed and ready to go. How on earth do you navigate everything that they're throwing at you? A kill like that is certainly going to help. It's Zest on the equalizer. Orbital strike dropped. Fire falling from the skies. As it's only one left on defense. Mr. Fallen. Can he keep the map alive? 1v2. Mako creeping forward. Assassination style.